Hey guys, it's Kyle here, just making a video. Making another video. I just wanted to make a video just talking about my weekend. It was a pretty solid little weekend. I went out to Tifton and I ate some Bojangles. I took some pictures of like various, places there and posted on Photos. I might have a million total Google photo views by now, but I was at 920,000, I think 926,000 to be exact, somewhere around that. Uh, but after I didn't eat as much as I wanted from Bojangles because they didn't give me my large Coke. I don't even think they gave me a fucking medium, which really irritated me because I ordered a large Coke and you give me a small. Like, in what world that makes sense, I do not know, but at least they did get my food right. The food from Bojangles in Tifton is okay, but honestly, I believe it's better in Valdosta. But it is a good food place nonetheless. The food was okay. I ate some food, not as much as I would have wanted to, like I said. But anyway, we move on. We go into Tifton Mall for like 2 seconds. I take a piss. We look around in Belk for a little bit, and then we just leave because there's not really much else in the Tifton Mall. There's not really that much there. So we were thinking about going to the Tifton Walmart, but I like the Sylvester Walmart. My mom was like, okay. But she wanted ice cream because she said, well, I'm still kind of hungry. You want to get ice cream from Brewster's in Albany? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because I love it there. I love the Brewsters in Albany. They have the Crunch Blast. Statesboro didn't have the Crunch Blast, which is really lame. But we went to Albany in Brewster's and I got the Crunch Blast. It was really good. I tried a little bit of my mom's ice cream too. I think it was a strawberry cheesecake ice cream. It was pretty good. Then we left. Then we went to Sylvester Walmart and I got a few diecasts. I got Martin Truex's Auto Owners car, his 2021 scheme. I got Kyle Larson's. Can't remember the sponsor off the top of my head, but it's just like it's like white, black, and green. That's the colors of the car. It was what he used for. He first used that car in Daytona, and he's used it in other races too, obviously. But yeah, I also got a. Let me think. Ross Chastain. I got the Clover 42 Chevy. I like that it has the Watermelon Man on the hood, on the little hood magnet they give you in the diecast. There were others there that I was thinking about getting Daniel Suarez, but I decided not to for the time being. I could just get it another time if I wanted to get it. They also had Chase Elliott. They had Bubba Wallace. They had Noah Gragson too. Would have been cool to have gotten all of those, but yeah, I don't know. They might. I don't know if they had Ryan Blaney or not. I'm not for sure. I know they had Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, and Noah Gragson. I looked at the vinyls. They had some cool ones. They had ACDC. They had Metallica. Uh, those were the ones that I really had the most interest in. But I didn't really want vinyls that bad. I also saw something kind of cool in Sylvester Walmart. I saw some girl with like pink hair, alternative looking chick. She looked kind of cool. She had like a burgundy Vans hoodie. She looked awesome. I was kind of hoping that she would compliment my shirt. Maybe I could make a new friend, but that was kind of my hope because I want to make new friends, but oh well. It is what it is. But there was no. I can't find any Yu Gi Oh cards in Sylvester Walmart, but they do have a toy aisle, so that was cool. Was able, they didn't have diecast the last time I was there. I don't think. They didn't have a single one last time I was there. So they must have just started stocking them or something. Or maybe they were out and they just had to restock. I don't know, but they had a few DVDs, like Blu-ray DVDs. Oh, they also had like regular DVDs for like cheap. I didn't look at those, but uh, that was really about the size of it. I wanted to eat at that chicken coop place, and they also have homemade ice cream. Sylvester also has a retro video game store. I think it's in the downtown area, and I would really like to check it out. So, I don't know. I'll go there sometime, maybe. But yeah, after that, we pretty much just went home. Well, no, we didn't go home yet. We got something to eat before we went home, but we were too far away from Tifton. We were already like long gone before we were thinking about what to eat. And they only have a Hardee's in Pearson. They don't have anything else to eat as far as I know. They might have some like local places, which I might try someday, but I don't know. But yeah, Pearson has a Hardee's. That's yeah. And I haven't been there in a long ass time. I used to go there to eat breakfast when I would go to Dr. Post's office as a kid. We would always eat Hardee's in Pearson, I believe. And then we would go on Highway 221 and 441, which they go the same route on the way to Valdosta that way. I think you end up on Perimeter Road, which is where Dr. Post's doctor's office is. But yeah, anyway, so we go into town and we decide, well, Carter's and Douglas obviously isn't open because on Saturdays they close at 3, which is really fucking stupid. I love the Carter's on Gaskin. It's great food, but you can't always trust them to be open because I swear they randomly close for like no reason, and it's really irritating. So what we did, so there's a Carter's in Blackshear. It doesn't close until 9, right? So we called the order in, and we were just going to eat that. So I have to take a piss. I go in there, take a piss. My mom's getting the order, I guess. It turns out that the person who was very irritable taking our order, my mom didn't even get her drink and her fries. Luckily, I got all of my food, and I did get my drink. So at least that did happen. But they were acting very irritable, and they're like, "Oh, we hate people coming in." But the thing is, we didn't come right when they were closing. It was literally a full hour, even over an hour, when we called our order in. And we were there an hour before closing. It wasn't like we came right when they were closing. You know, we wouldn't have done that. We get it. But, like, I don't understand why this individual has to act very irritable and very rude to customers and act like that, you know, the customers are committing a fucking crime for ordering food. I mean, that's your fucking job. Like, don't act like a bitch and fulfill our order. I honestly wonder if I even want to go back there after just hearing about that. Like, just acting so rude and acting like people are committing crimes just for wanting food. The food there is good. Now, my food was good. My mom's sandwich was fine. It was good and everything, but you know, it's just, I don't understand why people have to. I understand that this person may be tired and they may have been having a bad day, but if you're going to act like that to people, you're probably going to get your food and your drink thrown at. You're probably going to get food and drink thrown at you if you act like that to people when they're just trying to get their order. Like, I bet someone slapped her a couple of times, I can tell you. She seems like a very intolerable person to be around. So, I don't know if I'll ever go back there. I don't know if other people have had this experience at Blackshear Carter's, but I've went there for years and there hasn't been any issues until here lately. I don't know if they're just bitches at night or what, but we went an hour before closing. It wasn't like we went right when they were closing. You had an hour left, bitch. If you don't like working past 8 o'clock, then change your hours. Well, we're going to close this place down. Okay, we'll close it down then. But don't blame people for wanting to come in and just get food when you have an hour before closing. Like, that's not inappropriate. If it was like 5-10 minutes before closing, I could understand why you could be a little annoyed. But it was a full fucking hour, bitch. Quit acting like a bitch and fulfill people's fucking orders. We weren't rude. We were very chill. We just wanted to get our food and go on about our business. We weren't being irritable. We were being patient. You know, we were 15 minutes away anyway when we placed the order because we know it takes time. So, you know, just stuff like that I don't understand why people have to act like that. Like I said, I get it. People are tired. But don't take it out on your customers because that's how you lose business. So, I don't know, man. I just don't understand why people have to act like that. But after that, we got home and I guess I watched a little bit of football and listened to music and shit. And that's pretty much how that night ended. And Sunday, I watched football. Jaguars lost again. They had a 9-point lead and they just pissed it all away. Mainly just watched football. And that was pretty much about the size of it. And today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might game a little bit. We'll see what will happen, how I feel. But I'll game and